Ladies and gentlemen, it's Dusty here with 92.9 Washed FM. I'm here with Joey, who just won the hot dog eating contest here. Oscar Mayer just presented this award to you. You just swallowed 97 hot dogs in 1 minute. How does it feel, sir?
Well, before I can get anything else, I got to thank Oscar Mayer for making some wet and slick dogs that I can just slide right down on an easy. Well, that was Mr. Mayer. It's Mr. Mayer, I'd like to say thank you.
You're welcome.
That's just fantastic.
Well, I mean, last year you came out here, you choked, you nearly died. We had to get the EMS up on the stage. I mean, we didn't even think you were going to come back. It was embarrassing to say the least.
Well, my vision was last year. My vision was blurring. I was pretty much fading to black, and the only thing I saw, well, I thought I met God, but really I met a giant platter of Nathan's famous hot dogs, and I knew that my life's purpose,
Delicious hot dogs.
was to shove them down my throat remorselessly.
You're darn right.
I'm darn right. I'm darn right. I'm darn right.
Nobody makes better hot dogs except for me.
Thank you, Mr. Meyer.
I make.
Well, Mr. Meyer, we actually have some bad news for you. Next year we are changing our sponsor due to the fact that your hot dogs are made inhumanely. What do you have to say about that?
I don't know what inhumanely means.
Mr. Meyer, I will say, but this is with all due respect.
I don't like.
When I got to hot
words.
dog number 17, I did find a horse hoof. What do you have to say about that?
I don't know what a horse is. I do. I make my hot dogs from meat, and that's it.
Well, all right, they are just delicious. So thank you for all 147 of them that I managed to pound down, slick, wet, and wild in about 18 minutes.
Well, I think we're going to have to wrap this up. This is Dusty 929 Wash FM. I got to get home and listen to episode number 9 of Taurus the Podcast. That's absolutely right. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to the podcast where we dip, dabble, and explore a little bit of everything. I am William, joined alongside by
Andrew.
And Collier.
That is absolutely right. Well, we're recording this on the 4th of July. Do I know when it'll come out? Not necessarily, but just pretend it's the 4th of July.
This could come out in the middle of December, so we don't know.
So happy birthday, America. Winter is coming.
Ooh. Did you watch Game of Thrones?
No, I never
I
got
really
around to
need
it.
to start watching it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it either.
I feel like it's one of those things at this point you can't start. Though.
Yeah, you're too late.
There's a lot of Game of Thrones to watch.
And I mean,
I just started watching Shameless.
there's also a lot of Shameless out there, but it's different. That's like a comedy though. You can kind of walk away from that.
No, I'm on season 3. I've started from the beginning. I'm going all the way to 8. I'm gonna finish it.
You're gonna
Shameless
grind?
is loosely based on my life.
So your life as a alcoholic with runaway children.
We don't need to talk about it.
Okay,
10-4.
that's kind of what we do here. Is we talk about things.
Well, the Peachtree Road Race was this morning.
I won first place.
Oh, interesting.
So what was that like?
Yeah, do tell.
Well, running in 25 minutes was a world record for the fastest running ever by any animal. Cheetah, leopard, human being. You know, the usual.
Interesting. Very, very interesting, sir.
Yeah, and I started in the Y group, but I still managed to pass everybody else. Even though the Y group started much later than every other group.
I don't see where you're going with this at all, actually.
Honestly, I was just going to take it and run with it. Get it because I ran.
Iran, like Iraq,
No. Iran.
like
Iran.
like Iraq,
No.
like Iraq.
Iran.
Iran, like Iraq. Thank God for our boys back home. Happy July 4th.
Who's Iraq?
Who's Iraq?
Yeah,
It's a past tense of
said
Iran.
You ran like Iraq.
Yeah, so you ran Iraq. It's like cash, you know. Get that money, Iraq.
Fair enough.
Interesting.
I'm counting these racks up. To quote
Bye.
Anonymous.
All right, I'm sure it's been said before, so I'll give you that. You can have that one.
I can have everyone.
You can have it. Yes, indeed.
It's a good song. Yes, indeed. Lil Baby and Drake, both colleagues of mine from University.
And what university is that?
Yeah, do tell.
Thug Life University. Don't know if
Interesting.
you've heard of it.
I never have.
It's actually
Wow, excuse me.
It's more commonly known as Harvard. But
Oh,
yeah.
wow. So you were there with Little Pump?
Yeah, Lil Pump. Yeah. I actually taught him the word asketit. So,
And what's the etymology of esketit?
well, it's
Sounds Greek.
It is
Oh,
Greek.
wow.
Wow.
It's
The more
funny
you
how
know.
it's funny how you knew that.
The more
It's
you know.
hilarious.
But yes, it was usually used, or it was originally used for like congratulating somebody on graduating from college. Like, oh,
If I'm not mistaken, it's the
I
word.
just graduated from college, Mom. Let's get it. You know?
If I'm not mistaken, it's the words "let's get it"
No.
Common
to-
misconception.
put together very quickly.
Very common
That's
misconception.
an
Anglicized.
anglicization of it.
Interesting. Well, interesting.
I believe we had some people who wanted to call in.
Well, plug them in, get them going.
You just died on me.
The cable's right there, like it always is. You're gonna unplug your microphone. It's right.
no.
It's right. It's right there. It's right there. Nope. Yep. That
I
one.
see it now.
Yep,
I
yeah,
see it.
It's where it always is.
I'll call them.
Here at we're actually in Drake's mansion right now, recording in his basement because
In Toronto?
yeah, we had to flee the
No,
states.
in Atlanta.
Uh,
Did you see that episode of Atlanta?
Yeah,
No,
yeah, I did.
You did?
That's mentioned in his newest album,
That-
Scorpion.
Really?
Yeah, there's a
haven't-
quote from that. Well, like they like sample it. She's like, my Instagram's lacking. I really need a picture with Drake. Something like that.
I love that show.
Really a good show. Season 3 is supposed to like focus on the women in the show or something like that.
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
Captain Fascination.
His call was forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. The person he wanted to call
Declined his dumb.
yeet. 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 Yeet.
It wasn't even 3 rings.
Wasn't even 3 rings. 3 rings like I'm LeBron.
You're on the Taurus podcast.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
What?
We have no earthly idea what you're saying.
Continue.
Hello.
Hello. What do you have to ask me?
Hello, you have the right to an attorney.
What?
Nothing.
No, I want it on speaker.
Yeah, so no, speaker's a bad idea. You're going to want to put this up to your ear because we just can't hear anything.
We don't know what you're saying.
It's not. I'm on a podcast. You're on a podcast? Yes. Okay. Continue.
So
how was your Peachtree Road race?
It was amazing. The best.
the best.
Can you believe that it's the most famous and most popular and most populous road race in the world with 60,000 runners?
I can't believe it.
How does it feel to
be a
finish
part of that?
60,000th?
I mean, it's my first year, and I feel that
There's a lot of room to improve, perhaps.
Maybe how much room do you think? 60,000 people worth?
Yeah.
improve, but I was pretty speedy. Like I got 3rd place, so
What was your
Behind me.
What was your time?
like I don't know. It's sent to the wrong email.
What?
They send the times to your email.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. I got my email.
So did you also just not time yourself?
Yeah, I time myself too.
So there we go.
There we go.
Thank you. She wished.
Here we go. That's our first sponsor of the day is Bud Light Lime. Here we go. Back to the call-in.
What are your thoughts on Bud Light Lime?
What?
Trick question, underage drinking is legal, but then again,
You almost fell into that trap.
Are you underaged?
Yes, I am underage.
That's
Underage.
neither good nor bad.
What's... never mind. That pun was destined to fail.
Stupid.
Sorry,
So,
what did you say?
what are your plans for 4th of July evening?
I'm probably just gonna sit in my room alone in the dark
You should read.
You should just go burn
What's our summer reading book this year?
Just Mercy for
The things
they
AP
carried.
US history and the things they carried for
Already
AP
took history.
English.
I just need to read the English one.
So how many listeners have you guys been getting?
It looks like
My mom tuned in last week, so 1.
55,000. I think we just reached 55,000. Just live
Oh, for
listeners.
real?
Live listeners.
Wow, that is something. Well, hello to live listeners out there.
We're getting calls off the hook
They just-
right now.
they
They all
just-
want to talk to you.
Yeah, sorry, they're just dropping comments on the Twitch.
They
All they're
just
saying is
dropped
take it off.
something.
And I don't think they
Sorry.
understand that we can neither see nor really hear you clearly, but all they want is take it off. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, that's okay. I guess I'll just leave. It's okay.
That'd be for the best.
Okay, well, bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So long, and thank you for tuning in to Taurus Podcast.
Well, there was zero content and zero excitement in that phone call.
Hope you guys are on the edge of your seats because we are not.
Yeah. Unless you're like sliding off, in which case readjust yourself so you don't fall off your seat.
Oh yeah, pro tip: put some sandpaper on your chair and put some sandpaper on your ass.
Or
Never
Velcro.
slide anywhere again.
Oh, that's genius. You could do
Look at that.
Velcro on both sides, and then
Velcro.
you're just in your chair.
Locked into it.
Locked and
Just
loaded.
just put a bunch of those like snap-in buttons, and you just sit on it, and you can't move even if you wanted to. That's what I always do. Oh, phone down.
Oh, Collier just dropped his phone.
Oh, fire!
All right. I'll be there in 15 minutes.
Ah, you're on the podcast. Yeah.
What?
You're on our podcast.
Oh, really?
Collier's head ass, I think, just unplugged
Welcome
his own
aboard the Taurus the Podcast train. Punch
I'm
your
so-
ticket or get punched in the jaw.
I feel so honored.
Check. Okay, Collier broke his mic, but I just fixed it.
Check, please.
My joke kind of messed up, but yeah, we're done.
Nope. Stop.
There it goes again.
Done podcasting. Oh. Done,
Really? Or like
done.
actually or no?
Hold on. He's
done.
just waiting on the joke. Just one second.
Hold on. I need to say the joke.
We're almost there.
Hey,
Hear
William.
it. Yes.
William, is that you? We're done
Yes.
podcasting. Psych. Welcome to Taurus the Podcast.
That's
You're
a good
our
one.
Second call-in of the day.
Sloppy seconds. If you're not first,
So, William,
You're
I have a
last.
question for you. I
Mhm.
heard you were playing basketball yesterday, and you didn't score any
so
points.
my question is, do you have an innie or an outie?
Oh, I haven't any.
Good. That should help in
Yes.
basketball. Sorry, go on,
It,
Claire.
it does a lot.
So you scored 0 points compared to
Hold
my
on.
45
I
points.
think we're gonna need to fact check that. I'm pretty sure I had 6 actually.
6 between 2 games. That's 3 points a game, William.
If I remember correctly, you didn't even take a shot.
Yeah, so I
Oh!
was 100%. field
0
goal
or 0.
percentage.
And
Actually, it's
simultaneously
undefined.
0%.
It's undefined. My shooting capabilities are undefined. So that's my bad. I'm sorry I got like 15 rebounds and they called me the court marshal.
That's
Oh,
kind of
really?
a funny name.
It's for a funny guy.
Yeah, that's right. You are pretty funny.
Thanks.
Hilarious.
Andrew.
Pretty hilarious, eh?
It's really difficult.
Your life is really difficult.
It's
right
all
now.
right.
Yeah, it
Everybody
really is.
faces challenges.
You are not your
for instance,
problems.
you're not the best basketball player.
You know, William,
Yeah.
when someone crinkles up a perfectly good $20 bill and throws it on the ground and steps on it, it's still worth $20. Even at your lowest points, you're still worth it, William. I want
Thank
you to
you.
know that.
I would
really
like to.
appreciate
I would
that.
like to be on the record, and I would like to say I firmly disagree.
That's right. He only uses crisp $20 bills.
Oh, really?
Oh,
That's such a
I
Oh,
don't
you're
even
saying.
use $20 bills.
Oh, really?
Only
I only
EBT,
use-
only
I-
EBT cards for Collier.
Yes, I actually only use $1 bills
And
and
food
$100 bills because you know
Mhm.
sometimes
Sometimes
I'll
you
need
lose.
some $1 bills because I'll be going to like Chick-fil-A.
Hold
and
on.
It's
Hold on,
$4.50. So
I
I
gotta
give
say
them 5
something
$1 bills.
to for real quick. Hold on, I'll be right back.
I don't know who those people are.
Yep. Bzz.
All right, I'm back.
Thank goodness. We were all anxiously waiting your reappearance.
Well, yeah.
So,
Yep.
can you tell us about the testosterone supplements you've been using lately?
I'm afraid I can't.
I've been
don't have-
told that you're switching over to estrogen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, by the anonymous source.
Well, I mean, I can't really help you with this one because
I heard you just grind up deer antlers and just drink them.
yeah, that's exactly correct. Where did you hear that?
Well, we're getting some,
We
we're getting
can't
some
reveal
anonymous.
our sources.
We're getting some anonymous call-ins letting us know.
I heard you eat earthworms for protein.
It was your mom.
Oh,
That one's actually not true.
no earthworms.
It was your mom who told us.
Really?
Yes.
She was like, "I'm very worried about William."
Yeah. Oh, coincidence for all of our listeners out there. All of our friends' names are William.
We keep it very simple here.
Yeah.
Hear
Half
it.
of them were naming. His original name was Albert, but we were like, no, we can't remember that. You're William. And so now there's
Exactly.
like 7
How are we
Williams.
supposed to remember Albert or something complicated like John or Sam?
No, it's just,
Mhm.
you're William. Eventually, we'll probably
You're
start
just going to
slapping
be
them on numbers.
William. I was originally going to go with Quintavious, but
Quinte. Oh,
That
really?
one's so much easier.
that one was too easy to remember.
Mhm.
All right. Well, it was nice talking to you. I'll call you again in approximately like 30 minutes, probably.
It's a long podcast.
You're darn right. Only the best. All right.
All
Thank
right,
you very
then.
much. And that was Mr. William without a last name. It's odd. His parents didn't give
It
him
says
a
we've been
last name.
podcasting for 57 minutes, but I don't think that's accurate.
That's pretty ridiculous.
You tell
Time
us,
flies
people
when
on the
you're having
podcast,
fun.
has it been 57 minutes?
Oh, I started like in the middle for some reason.
That's kind of stupid.
Hey, we don't say stupid. We say, what do we say?
Idiotic.
All right, that's a good one. I'll take that.
All right, so yeah, I have no sense of how long we've been going at this point.
Can you not do the math?
No,
I've lost
'cause
all
it's-
sense of
it's
time and
in-
identity.
It's in measures.
I don't know what a measure is.
I don't really
I'm not a
either.
music person.
I just know we
Fun
started
fact
it.
for you: I play one instrument. You want to know what that instrument is?
The flute. You
My
dumb.
my voice. My voice is a musical instrument, fine tuned.
So you play 2 instruments.
What's the second one?
The flute. Yeah. It's all.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Yes, that one.
Yeah. So, what's been going on? How is Europe?
Europe is not a place I'm familiar with.
Europe.
No, Europe.
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 Europe. Europe. Europe. Europe.
Yep.
Okay.
Your rope. I wear this noose to accessorize.
That's an
JID.
interesting accessory choice. I'm more of a
Wait, you listen to
bracelet guy.
JID?
Yeah, boy. He's so
Oh,
good.
Nice.
Jid, I believe.
I
his
saw him
name
in
is.
concert one time.
Actually, where?
The Tabernacle.
Oh, wow. So you like went out of your way for JID or JID or however you say
No,
it.
no,
He
he
was an
came.
opener.
He wasn't an opener. He came out in the middle of a show.
That's cool.
He was actually in the audience and just kind of jumped on stage and started performing.
He was all, you know.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. That's because you always play with
I
the.
haven't touched it.
You're literally always like.
Literally did not touch
That-
it.
That's what you were doing. You
I-
hold the mic like this.
No.
Yeah,
I'm touching it right now.
yeah, and you're breaking it. I'm gonna have to order new ones.
That's it.
It was working fine.
I'm sorry, you're incapable.
It's because you touch it every episode.
Oh.
Stop touching it. It works
Is
fine.
it going to work? Talking it.
It was working.
I pulled my headphone. Oh, now my headphones are back now.
Yes,
Because it's working.
because I keep fixing it.
Well, that's not my headphones.
What?
That's your
That is
mic.
my microphone.
Which goes to your headphones.
My headphones weren't working.
It's not the headphones.
Then why
that
were
was
you
the
touching your
mic.
mic? You keep breaking the mic.
Neither was my microphone.
I'm ordering new cables right now because you keep breaking my stuff. I'm just gonna order some real ones. These are very cheap.
Some real cables.
Well, these are like the cheapest ones you
What's
can
the
buy.
difference between a real cable and a fake cable, William?
Well, they're not fake. They're just low quality.
God. Disappointed.
Oh boy.
All right, I think we're back. All right,
And we're back.
we're using my old computer because I couldn't get it to work on my new computer, so it's going a little slow.
Wasn't your new computer technically older than your old computer?
What? No,
Where's your that computer? Oh,
that's a
never
that's
mind.
a 2017 15-inch MacBook
Sorry,
Pro.
you can't afford the 2018.
They haven't come out with one yet.
Lies.
I don't think you can get a 2018 MacBook Pro yet.
You can't. I can.
I'll call Tim and just check in with him.
Yeah.
I actually just
Tim Duncan.
changed that one.
Tim Duncan doesn't
Yeah.
know.
Tim
a lot
Duncan
about
does my
computers.
IT.
Tim Cook.
He just kind of takes wild guesses. I only hire him because I like having him around.
Who doesn't?
Are these good quality cables? That's what I want to know.
So I would estimate that we.
Oh, I can get them free one day. They'll get here tomorrow. Bye now.
I would estimate that we've been podcasting for approximately 30 minutes.
I don't even think so.
I would say about 30 minutes because. No, probably like 25.
Yeah, probably just not that long. This could just be a short podcast. You guys got anything cool lately? Perhaps on our first sponsor of the day, Amazon.
Actually, that'd be our second sponsor of the day. Our first one was Bud Light Lime.
Oh, well, Amazon. You guys know what that is already. I don't know why they
The
paid us to
jungle.
sponsor them.
It's not the company. It's the jungle. The whole jungle paid us to give it a shout out.
Oh,
So
Amazon
go take a trip.
Rainforest.
I misread our
Not the
promo script.
company.
Well, no, the intern just brought me the correction. I didn't want to have any undue promotions. I mean, everyone already knows who Amazon Corporations is. So come to Atlanta and with your new headquarters, please.
What if for some reason, like the CEO of Amazon was listening to this?
Jeff, if you're out there,
And you're listening to this, I praise you. Please give me a job.
I mean, Jeff Bezos literally knows everything. Like, he just probably watches everyone do everything. Like, I don't know if there's anything Jeff Bezos cannot have, except for, like, my virginity. But if he wanted it hard.
$200 billion. He doesn't have that.
Oh, not yet. He doesn't.
Facts. Fun fact for you. Jeff Bezos, although he is the richest man in the world currently, out of all previous richest men in the world, he would not be at the top.
Rockefeller.
Yep.
Oil
I
money, baby.
I think I already told you that.
No, my
Standard oil.
dad.
John D.
I
Rockefeller.
think my dad told me that.
That's just adjusting for inflation, though.
Yes.
John D. Rockefeller owned approximately 1.6% of the United States gross domestic product.
That's quite a bit.
It is. He would be worth roughly $340 billion if he was alive today.
Oh, that's actually not a lot. Never mind.
Triple the net worth of Mr. Bezos.
I'm in the background of this woman's picture who just posted it on Instagram.
How did you see it?
Here, I'll show you.
That's really great.
Yeah. Sorry. There we go. Sorry, I just had to show them. But yeah, if you look closely, you can see me in the background because we were running that race. Anyway, what? Plug your phone in to charge. How about I wirelessly charge it? With our third sponsor of the day, Mophie. Actually, this might be Belkin. I'm not really sure.
It works through the case.
Yes.
E-boss.
Might melt it though.
Nah,
I'm just kidding.
it's okay.
We have this thing at work, and you like put your phone in it, and it like
And
uses
it melts
ultraviolet. No, it uses ultraviolet lights to clean the germs off of it.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those. I asked for one of those for my birthday.
It's called
3 years
phone
ago.
soap, and it wirelessly charges it while it does it too. It's pretty cool.
That's kind of hot.
Does it work?
Oh yeah, it works well.
Can you tell that your phone is clean?
If you want to actually charge your phone, though, there's a charger on my.
Is there a difference?
Well, this will charge it faster if you plug it into that one that's like right there.
I'll plug it in the wall.
I'll just do it myself.
No one can do anything themselves these days.
So, Andrew, now that William's gone, let's talk about him.
That's right. Let's give a
Mm.
detailed description of him, including his address, height, weight, and build for everyone on the internet.
Yes.
So, oh, he's back. Shoot.
Sorry, guys. You'll have to just wait for that one.
Too late. That's my phone. Cool. I don't really have much to talk about. Do you guys have anything to talk about?
I ain't got nothing to say. I mean, we've been in Europe for 30 days. I don't even remember it.
I was in Europe for 16 years.
Do you even remember it?
Oh,
No.
England. Have you guys been watching the World Cup? England's in the
Oh,
World
that's
Cup.
something to talk about. England's going to win the World Cup, you said?
No, they're just in it.
They are in the World
They've
Cup.
made whatever
They're great.
whatever
You know
whatever
who
round they're
wasn't
in.
it?
The Americas, but whatever round they're in right now is the first time they've been in that since like my dad
I
was
was
a
gonna
kid.
say Uzbekistan.
Or
but
just kidding, it might have been the 90s, I think. But my dad lived in England when the last time he remembers. I don't really.
It's
He
awesome.
was trying to explain it, but he wasn't really making sense because I think they made it in the 90s. But
they did not make the World Cup in
England?
the 90s. Oh, never mind.
yeah,
You still think you're talking about Uzbekistan still?
Yes.
okay. Well, that's that. Anyway,
Shout out to all of our Uzbekistani listeners. I know you're out there.
do you think he's listening? And you should just
Tajikistan,
tell him to listen from
different
there.
country.
Well, that's that. What's that?
And he would probably enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie.
I got my car fixed.
How was it broken?
cannot see.
The bumper got like disattached.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
He hit like 3 children.
Yeah, but that wouldn't even do it. That's not like children are pretty weak.
But
and
I paid
frail.
in cash and he gave me a $40 discount and he did it off the books. So he just pocketed all that money.
Actually,
Something like that.
as in like you don't have to report it to your insurance or anything.
He gave you a $40 discount?
Well, he quoted me 132 and I paid 90.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
It wasn't like that.
That was a pretty generous discount.
Yeah, because I just gave it to him and he left.
So
Are you
was
sure
this at like
he
an
do you
auto
think
body
he worked
shop?
there?
I don't know. He was a very nice man.
That's good.
Robert. If you're listening, Robert, thank you for fixing my vehicle and doing it quickly and off the books.
Don't need those insurance companies finding out.
Well, I
about
wasn't going
that.
to use insurance anyway, but he just like didn't report it to his
That's not me.
his company.
That's Andrew.
What?
Look at him touching his microphone.
He can touch his mic. You just can't touch the cable connection because you broke the one last week and you broke this one.
I wasn't here last week.
The last week we did the podcast. Remember, I had to change it out.
I don't think I did.
Yep, you did. I had to change
I
it out
think
last
you
week too.
did.
Nope, I literally don't use that except when you guys are here.
Oh, will you give me some water, please?
That's incredibly disrespectful.
Why?
Why? Why is she worth less than you?
I pay her to give me water. It's her sole job.
Rude.
Thank you.
Ice cold water.
It's our 3rd sponsor of the day. 4th, my apologies.
Comes from the sky, comes from the ground. It's
Ice
Water.
cold water.
what's cooler than cool.
Cold.
Doritos, Cool Ranch Doritos.
Cold is cooler than cool. Eat that, dictionary.
Are there any cool fireworks stands around us where we can get some big bangs?
There are no cool fireworks stands around us. No.
Are you sure?
Well, considering we are in the middle of the Middle East.
What do you mean, man? That's
Of
like
the-
all they do here is fireworks.
Of the South. You know, the Middle East of the South.
The middle
uh,
southeast.
No, the middle of the Middle East of the South. I don't get what you don't understand about that.
I don't get tired. We might have to go to Smyrna to get some good guys.
Oh, do you want to go meet with me to that watch repair store?
When?
Can you take a day off of work?
No. Why would I take a day off of work to go to some random store in the middle of nowhere?
That's, looking back on it, a good question.
Why don't you just go yourself?
It's far away.
It's not
It's
that
not-
far.
Isn't it on? You said it's on Cheshire Bridge.
I think so.
That is not far. All you have to do is take. I'm not
It's
gonna say
in
the road.
Alpharetta.
No, it's not. It's really. I'll do it.
I have the address on my phone.
Stop stomping on the floor. It rattles the microphones. You're gonna get kicked off if you keep doing things to affect the quality of this podcast.
Oh, sorry. Were you still ranting?
Yes, I was.
fell asleep.
Jesus. Where I haven't texted you in years. Oh wait, just kidding. I texted you this morning.
Did you hear that I won the lottery?
Will you stop stomping on the floor? It's actually really annoying.
I'm sorry. I can't feel my feet.
Why?
But I love it.
Yes.
It's 3 miles away. It's a 20-minute drive.
It's 3 miles away and a 20-minute drive.
18 minutes. My apologies.
How is it 3 miles away and a 20-minute drive?
I don't know. I just put it in maps and that's what it
That
said.
doesn't make any sense.
How?
'Cause I could run there quicker than that.
You can't run 3 miles in 20 minutes.
B-E-T. Bet. The math's not that hard. It's less than a 7-minute mile.
Yeah,
Above a
I
6-minute
don't think
mile.
you could do that.
I can. I have it on my phone. The data from my Nike Run Plus Club.
No, I don't believe it. I just kidding. I don't care enough.
Okay, that's what I figured, but just double checking.
I just don't care.
What do you care about, William?
Not a lot.
So William,
Weed, women.
what's
weather.
your purpose in life?
Just to make a killer podcast.
Well, you're failing.
Yeah, we need new talent.
Loser.
All right, I
We
think
need
we're
things
just
to
gonna
talk
mute
about.
Collier's mic for the rest of this episode.
Loser.
All right, Andrew.
I can't talk either.
I muted
You
your mic
muted
too.
me.
My bad.
Oh.
Oh.
So, welcome back to the new and improved
Towards the
two-person Towards the Podcast, where we dip, dabble, and take shallow dives and do only really certain things, it seems like these days.
What was the last big purchase you made?
I bought, I'll pull it out, but you guys can't see it, so you'll have to imagine.
Describe
bought
it to
this
us in great
nice-
detail.
Florentine leather wallet
Oh.
while in Florence, and it costed me quite, not a ton. I think it was like €58.
Quid?
Yeah, a couple quid. They put my they put a little silver leaf inscription in there. It's really nice of them,
Oh.
and it smells like pure dead cow. It's really nice. I like it a lot, and that is the last big purchase I made. And what about you?
I just bought a new computer monitor
Wow. And
It comes
4K.
tomorrow. Yes, ultra wide.
Whoa, little curve in on the sides.
No, that was way too expensive. Could not do that. Yeah, apparently to curve a monitor, you have to pay an extra $1,000, and not really in my price range
No,
for a computer
that's-
monitor.
That's why you got to get sponsored, man. Tell me.
Yeah, LG. If you'd like to send me a curved 4K ultra wide monitor, please do.
You know where we at.
Yes, you know where we at. Yes.
So what was the last thing that terrified you?
Well, I drove to Crossville, Tennessee and back last Saturday. And we went through some pretty rednecky areas.
Oh yeah,
And
caught a few
I-
Confed flags.
I was pretty terrified. We stopped at this gas station. I thought it was over with.
Everyone was just strapped.
No.
You thought they could just smell the Obama on you?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a pretty big movement of like F July 4th going on right now. I have a lot
Really?
of mixed feelings towards it. Yeah.
You know what they stopped doing? They used to put little American flags in everyone's front yard. Didn't do it this year.
Interesting. Who's they? Like the city word?
Dorsey Alston. Dorsey. Yeah, you'll never get my business.
Not even if
Yeah.
you're selling your house.
Yeah, you. I would have thrown it away anyway. You. Take it and shove it up your... You know what I'm saying?
Isn't that unconstitutional?
I don't know. Yeah, we always feel bad, like, after the 4th of July and there's the flag and the thing. My dad's like, just throw it away. It's like, fold it up, give it a salute
Awkward.
as I put it in the trash. Yeah, like...
What a
yeah.
metaphor. Saluting the garbage flag.
Yeah. What's your favorite kind of granola bar?
You know, they had these bars over in Switzerland that were called like Paul or something.
Paul.
They're like these brownie bars with a little bit of protein. Very good. Come in like 9 packs for like 2 francs, which is like $2. Great.
That's a
Great
great
news.
deal.
Oh yeah. Just thought it was that was some good nourishment.
The nourishments of our body.
Is that the best dad noise you can make?
I don't know. Tired, really. That's really all I've got to say. I'm tired. But just like Kevin Gates said, I don't get tired, so I'm a little confused. All right, wait. See when you called William before the podcast, and that'll tell us how long we've been going. Actually,
Wow, time is crawling by.
so we've probably been going like 45 or something like that. Maybe,
Yeah.
or maybe less. I don't really remember.
This is I mean, if you guys like, you know, you could just put this on and start cooking yourself up some pasta.
Maybe just listen to last week's podcast again.
Yeah, you know, maybe just remember the golden days of Towards the Podcast. I mean,
Yeah.
you could do something else and have this just kind of be like, you know, auditory wallpaper. This is just kind of there. You know, maybe go for a walk, put this on, maybe
Oh God, hit me up, sort of thing. You know.
yeah. You know, I'm bored anyway. This is the last but not least thing to do. Kind of least, I don't know. Maybe go outside and bird watch and be like, wonder what the boys are up to. Well, this is it. This is what the boys are up to.
The brothers.
Hold on, I'm looking at a large package of Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah,
you
you
have.
want some? There's only a few left.
Well,
but,
no. But the thing on the back says Sour Patch Cookies.
Yeah.
It's a thing. That sounds foul.
You.
That sounds
You
disgusting.
just put them in sugar cookies.
That sounds so nasty.
I'm back.
Ah.
And worse than ever.
Sorry, I had to make a business call.
Interesting.
If you would care to know, it was Xi Jinping. So
Really? You were calling Xi Jinping? You were calling the Chinese president, who isn't even the president.
correct.
Interesting. And what was that about? How the Philippines gave the rebuilding contracts to China instead of America because they're a bunch of commie bastards? Was that what
We
it was
stopped
about?
chewing it. Jesus. Oh my God.
I'm just trying to do some ASMR.
At least you now know what that is.
You've broken literally every rule we have. No eating, no stomping, no moving around your chair
You guys can't even
obnoxiously.
see this, but he's naked. That's
No
another
touching
rule.
the cord until you break it for the second week in a row. I had to rewire this whole thing because you snapped the cable.
Well, I think it's been a good episode.
Congratulations on winning the hot dog eating contest.
Thank you much. If you want to talk strategy, we can talk strategy. We don't have to do that now, though.
I heard.
What? Go ahead.
You're having a seizure, sir. Sorry, seizure protocol STOP.
Stop.
Yeah, I don't remember what.
Stop having
maybe
a seizure.
Yeah, it's just like stop doing it, man.
Stop doing it.
You're
look
just
like an
shaking
idiot.
violently. You just go up to him and you yell, "Stop!" I'm a licensed medical professional. And I have one thing to say to you, sir. Stop. And they're bleeding and they're choking and they're crying and they're like, "I can't stop." And you just yell at them harder until they do.
Okay.
And one way or another, they will.
Anyways, this has been Taurus the podcast.
Oh, has it been? Because you haven't even been here for half the episode, and you're telling me this has been Taurus Podcast.
This has been 92.9 Washed FM.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, this has actually been Taurus Podcast. So signing off, it's William.
It's a now reclusive, depressed, and mortally wounded Andrew.
Collier.
Why? Like, there's just so many things you do that you just don't have to do.
Kyle, how about you just scream for me into the mic? How about you just let it out?
Nope. All right, I'm stopping. We're stopping. I'm stopping. And 3, 2, 1. Oh, wow. What's that song? You know that song, you old rock fan.
That song?
The one where it's like, wow.
I don't even know, man.
I don't know if you know that song. Oh, wait. One last thing. I set up a phone for us, so if you'd like to call, leave us a voicemail for the next episode. We'll just toss it in. Let me figure out what the number is.
411.
No, it's a real number.
That is a real number.
Taurus number. Taurus the podcast. Call us up 470-465-0812. Once again, that's 470-465-0812. You can also email thetaurus.podcast@gmail.com. And whatever you say, or you can text that number as well. We'll read it in the podcast next week. We'll play your voicemails. We'll really do whatever. I might accidentally just answer it and forget that I was supposed to let it go to voicemail. But hey, man, it's been Taurus the podcast signing off. As always, it's William, Andrew, and Collier. I went ahead and just did it for you guys so
Over
we
and
could
out.
be done. Okay.